Today we're going to work on teaching leave it. So what you need for this is you're going to need a leave it object, which right now we have chicken, and then in your other hands, treats that the dog can have, right? And we also have chicken treats. So Ebony kind of knows leave it already, so this is just going to be reinforcing it for her. When you're teaching a new dog that doesn't know the cue, you need to start down on the floor, and you want to start with a lower value object than chicken. You can start off with something hard like a dry milk bone or a cookie or cracker. If it's hard, that way when the dog does accidentally get it in their mouth, you need to get it back. Meaning you go in and you grab it and you get the object back, okay? No punishment, you're just gonna take it away from them. But since she already knows it, we started off with a high value treat such as chicken to make it more enticing. So I'm gonna start off by putting it down on the floor, telling her to leave it, then covering it with my hand. Most dogs will go after it right away. They'll paw at your hand, chew at your hand, lick at it, try to get the treat out. And what you do then is you lure them to the other side of your body with the treat that they can have. You give it to them and you say, good, leave it. Your end goal is to be able to have an object on the ground and walk past them and say, leave it, without having to physically restrain your dog or pick up the object. Okay? So we'll start off and see how well Ebony remembers this. Leave it. Good, leave it. Good girl. So she left it, she gets a treat. She's still watching it, okay? Leave it is not an extended command. You can't say leave it and then leave a piece of chicken on the floor for 10, 20 minutes or walk away. This is for when you're on a walk and you see a cat or a dead animal on the side of the road, or even a person that your dog wants to get to and you don't want them to. That's a leave it, and then let's go. We keep moving, okay? So I pick it up and I drop it over and over to kind of make the object more enticing, to make her want to go after it, but I'm not teasing her with it. I'm not shoving it in her face and waving it around, okay? Leave it. Good girl, good, leave it. Very good. Since she knows it pretty well, I'm going to work my way to standing. You want to try leave it on many different levels. The floor, put it on a chair, put it on a table, but your end goal is again to be able to be standing up and walking by with your dog and they leave something. Okay. So for beginners, start off sitting, go to your knees, and then work to standing. Leave it. Good girl, good, leave it. So she's showing interest in the object and you can see her kind of go towards it, and then once I say the leave it command, she stops. That's what you want. That's the object that you're looking for, okay? She's doing good, so I'm gonna work to standing. Leave it. Good girl. You'll also notice my tone of voice. I'm not yelling at her, but I'm not also asking her. I'm telling her. It's very stern, okay? This is you've dropped ibuprofen on the floor, or you're cooking in the kitchen and you've dropped chocolate or something, okay? Something that they simply cannot have. And if they get it, you're getting it back, all right? Leave it. Good girl. Good. Since she's doing so well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the chicken on the floor and I'm going to try and have her walk past it to come to me using the leave it command when I see her show interest in the object. Okay? Ebony, sit, stay. So I'm going to put it kind of off to the side so she doesn't have to actually walk over it, but she still has to go past it. Ebony, come. Leave it. Ebony, come here. Leave it. Ebony, come. Come here. Leave it. Good girl. Come. Ebony, good girl. Leave it. Good girl. Good, leave it. Good, Ebony. So as you can see, that was very hard for her to do, okay? You'll also note that my leave it was stern and my praise was very excited. I'm very happy that she left it. We're gonna try it again because she still wants to eat it, okay? Ebony, can you sit? Stay. I'm looking for her to just come past it, all right? Ebony, come. Leave it. Ebony, come here. Good, leave it, leave it. Good girl, good, leave it. Good, Ebony. She's still very hesitant, kind of going back towards it, okay? So this is a step-by-step process. I don't expect people to be able to do this right off the bat, especially with a piece of chicken or a dog who's never done this before, okay?